Hello guys and welcome back again by this new crypto daily update video, and in today's video we're gonna discuss all these charts and what we can expect next and a trade setup we could possibly take here. So let's dive right away into it. This chart, I'm talking about this a lot lately, but it's a pretty important chart because it's the market structure. So it says what the market structure is, and market structure is key in the market here. So that's why I'm talking a lot about this one, because I really want to see that we will create a higher low here. If we will create a new lower low here, we can expect way more downside here, and that's why it's very important to look out for these charts and to look for the structure here. So that's currently what I'm waiting for, is to see if we confirm a higher low and expect some movement towards the upside and expect a new higher high here. But for now, we created that higher low here. We got some price momentum towards the upside, but now we're currently going down, and it's pretty important to hold above this line. So that's why I am keeping an eye on this chart, because yeah, if we break it towards the downside, it possibly can mean also a good short setup here, because yeah, then you're expecting to go towards these levels, and that is a pretty nice trade there of approximately 8%. So I'm pretty curious to see how that will play out here in this week, because of course we started a new week. So I'm pretty curious to see if there will be volatility in the market, volume, and if we can get some big moves here and some nice setups. For now, what we also can see, we have a left shoulder creating here. We have a high head creating here, and possibly this can be the right shoulder, and that this also head and shoulders pattern is also the structure. So the neckline will be here, and yeah, if we break that one, you can trade it towards the downside, but that's probably exactly the same as this part, because if we break this low, then we're going down. So that's exactly the same, but I think most of the people know a head and shoulders pattern here, but it obviously is switching the trend towards the downside, of course. So that's pretty interesting to see what we will do with that one. Then we're still at major support here, but if we tapped support and we went up immediately here, it was a strong signal. But for now, we are testing it for days in a row. This is the fourth day we are testing it, and the longer we are in the support zone, the longer and how many times we touch it, the weaker the support zone will be. So there is a bigger chance, if you tap it a few times, you pick up all the orders that are in this support zone. And if you tap all the buy orders and you're still going down, there are at some point no buy orders more in this zone, and that will mean that you will dump towards the downside here. So it isn't really bullish, in my opinion, to stay such a long time on this support zone. But it's not an indicator or a thing that you will go down if you tap it 4 times. It is obviously possible that we will spring up back from the points we are currently in right now. Then also what we can see is we have a lot of liquidation above us. So I'm pretty convinced to see what we will do with that liquidity above us, because I think we need to take it out, and that will mean that we maybe pump to 110k to take out the liquidity here. Also, we have some liquidity below us. If you go to the 3 days here, we can see it more clear, but we are taking it out currently here. And on the top side, we're still creating a big amount of liquidity. So yeah, I'm pretty curious to see, and please keep in mind that there is a lot of liquidity on the short side. So that means that if you are short, you maybe will get taken out here. So please keep an eye on that one. Then Ethereum 2, if we look, we are talking about this scenario a few times. We had resistance, we didn't break it with a clear breakout. We have support on the lower side here. And we broke the support towards the downside. And I've been saying it for days here. If we break it, we retest it, we can expect some downwards movement. And that's exactly what I'm expecting right now. I think we can easily dump towards this level, and that's a dump of approximately 8% from start and 6% from this point. So please keep an eye on that one. If we will gain strength and come back above support and make it support again, then we can expect movement towards the upside here. And if we break the upside and retest it towards the old resistance, then we can expect movement towards the upside here. So pretty interesting to see what we will do right here. But for now, as long as we don't break this resistance line here and not getting supported by it, I expect to go down here. Then also the USDT dominance. The USDT dominance got supported right over here. And we saw a move towards the upside after that tap here. But we're now running into resistance again, it looks like, in approximately 5%. That will mean that we have major resistance here. And also here we can see that market shift towards the downside. And this is a pretty important zone to gain. But for now, also a pretty important zone to maybe flip the trend further towards the downside. So this is a pretty important zone where you want to be looking for potential entries in the crypto market. If we do pump to this red box, this red resistance line, we expect downwards movement here, and that will mean that money will flow into crypto. So that's pretty important to look out for. Of course, if we break this resistance, retest it back, that's a pretty bad sign. But let's see what the USDT dominance will give us in the upcoming days and weeks. And then that was it for now. Please make sure to follow me over on YouTube to never miss a daily update again, because it's so important to know what's going on in the market. And I'm literally talking about everything in the market, but also trade setups you could take. And I'm literally giving trade opportunities to you, trade setups to you. And on my X page, I'm literally saying when I open a position or what I see in the market, what I want to see. And I'm literally trading live here, which you can literally copy and you will make a lot of amount of money. I'm also tweeting about everything in the market on hourly basis. Please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss a move again. And please make sure to follow me over on YouTube to never miss a daily update again. And I will see you tomorrow by a new update video.